Hello, in today's video I'm going to present you a few of my 80 PAWESOME colleagues here at the Streeper Kennels. Each dog has a very individual character, and today I'm going to present you a few of them, and I also answer the most common questions I got for my last video. But before we start, let me thank you, because my last video had a record-breaking over 600 views, and I would like to thank all of the people who shared it and made it such a success. I'm pretty happy that you liked it. So let's start. Where are the Huskies? I thought Sled Dogs are Huskies and your dogs don't look like Huskies. Yeah, that was indeed the #1 comment I got on my last video. And of course, Siberian and Alaskan Huskies are very common sled dogs. But it always depends on what kind of needs you have for the dogs. Some dogs are good in low-paced, long-distance races. Others have good straightening abilities and can pull a lot of weight, for instance, sleds with tourists on. Others have long legs for deep snow conditions, and the dogs here are mainly bred for speed, because the Streeper Kennel is a racing kennel for short distance and sprint races, and the pointers are a breed which is really fast and can maintain a high speed for the sprint races and short distance. So this is why the main share of the genes or of the breed is the pointers, but it's a mix. Some are also having Huskies in their pedigree, and that's also the reason why they all look different. We have 80 dogs, and they have all different fur colors, they have all different body sizes, and unique characters. So let me introduce you to some of them. This is Otto. Otto is also a very friendly dog who asks for a lot of attention. What's wrong? Where do you want to go? So he doesn't like to be on camera. That's completely okay. He just wants to put his head under my arm. Yeah, Otto, yeah. Yes, but yeah, now, hello YouTube. This is Otto. Because I'm wearing another overall. I don't know, is it the goats? Because I touched the goats? There's no bed under my arms. I also want to hoodie. Here we have Indy. He's a dog with a very intense eye contact, almost human-like. And he is an older dog. He's from 2015, and he really loves to give hugs and intense cuddles. Here we have Skeeds, one of the seniors in the kennel. He was a very successful dog and is now on retirement. And he was born in 2010 and is one of the oldest dogs here. We still need him to train the young puppies, and he's also used for breeding, because he has very good genes and he should pass it on to the next generation of promising sled dogs. Yeah, he's very old already, and he really likes the butt scratches, and if I do poop scooping, he's always stopping me and asking to scratch his back. And yes, he's a very nice one. Some dogs have really short fur. Aren't they freezing in the winter conditions? No, the pointers also have a double coat, which keeps them warm. They are protected from the wind and the weather in their houses, and they can manage very deep temperatures. However, in very deep temperatures like minus 30 degrees, we keep a close eye on how the dogs behave. And sometimes we have like older dogs like Skeeds here, who prefers to sleep inside when it's lower than minus 30 degrees. When it comes to running and races, the mushers have a very close look that the dogs feel well and that it's not too cold for them. So if it's very cold, they put on extra coats that we have here to protect them from the weather conditions. At the moment we have the first days where it's above 0 degrees, so we changed our training schedule, that we do the training in the morning hours when it's not so hot, and it's not as exhausting for the dogs, so they can show their full potential. This is Hopsen. Hopsen is indeed like a pure husky, and the interesting thing about him is that his father is already 30 years old, not like in dog years, but he lived 30 years ago. He was called Hop and was a very successful lead dog. They collected the semen of the dog to make sure it could be used in future generations of promising dogs like you are one. But yeah, he has a lot of energy. So you see, some of the dogs are so wild, it's not that much fun to play with them, because you always need to be, hey, you need to be, protect yourself a little bit. Yes, yes, because they don't all want just sniffing and everything. Some want to nibble at you, some want to give you a tongue kiss, which I don't want. No, Hops, no. And some want to eat your gloves. This is you too. Yes, a real hugger and the only dog with blue eyes at the moment. Out of the cold into my warm head. He really asks for hugs a lot. All the time when I pass his house, he's like, no, wait, I want to hug you. And yeah. If I pet the other dogs, he can be quite jealous, or if he hugs me and other dogs come here, he barks and sends them away, because you just want all the attention, right? You just want the whole attention. Yeah, so he can be pretty protective. Do all dogs prefer to run, or do you also have dogs that prefer to stay in the houses and get cuddled and petted? The pointer breed is made for running. They have this urge to run, and they all want to be picked to be part of the training. So I can definitely tell all the dogs here are very keen on running, and they enjoy it because it gives them a purpose. It's their job, so to say. Here we have Rondi. Rondi is as big as a horse and not even a year old. So yeah. And he's one of the best smelling dogs, I can tell you. It's like, oh, yes, fresh cut wood or freshly mown lawn. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that we This is Pine. He looks like a bodybuilder, very strong and a lot of muscles. And yeah, like I said before, all dogs look different, and this one looks pretty strong and dominant, but he's such a nice and lovely dog, and yeah, one of the friendliest here. And I really like him. And yeah, he looks scary because he has just one eye left. Yeah, even though he looks like a pirate, he's very nice and very friendly.
I long for you so much I can find my way. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you
These are the puppies of the kennel, and the youngest ones. They are also like the wildest ones, and you really need to watch out and always have in mind how far they can jump. And yes, but they are also the cutest ones. All dogs from 1 litter start with the same letter. So here we have Heart, we have Ape, Ace, Andy.
I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You will be the last one I think about.
I could continue forever. We also have like Marco with the weirdest bark. We have Phil, an energy bundle. We have Viper, the most beautiful dog from my perspective in the kennel. That I will try to make a second video where I introduce you to some of the girls as well. And I would like to know who of the dogs was your favorite. Leave me a comment down below. Also feel free to ask me any more questions that you have, so I can answer them in the next video. Yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.